Hello and welcome to I think this is part 4 of a day in life of a student teacher. Right now I'm in my final break of the day before our last block of instruction. So we just finished up science. I did a Nearpod with the kids about the needs of organisms. So this lesson is part of, I think, 4 or 5 that will build up to 3 weeks worth of a unit. So this is just one of my lessons that go together. And let me show you the presentation that I used, and then I used Nearpod. So Nearpod is like one of the best websites. It's very engaging for students. They can interact with the slides. I built the slides using Slides Go, I think, which is another amazing website to make slides since I make those all the time. And then you can put in like open-ended questions, multiple choice quizzes embedded in there, and they love responding. And then in real time, it also tells me who responded there, and then I can see their response as well. So I love Nearpod. Pear Deck works the same way. Those are 2 websites I definitely recommend. And then to make slides, I recommend Slides Go and Slides Mania. Those are the best 2 websites I've seen. So for this lesson, I would say the engagement was really good. Some of the students that don't normally participate were participating, following along, and they don't normally do that. I think because I let them know ahead of time that this lesson will be kind of important for the upcoming project, and they were really with me, so that was cool. After our break, we have ELD, but it's going to be less than a 5-minute grammar lesson. Sometimes we just do, here's your independent work, here's the instructions, here's an example, and they're off and ready to go. Normally it's just reviews, so we don't have to get too intricate with it the way, a math lesson is. Another thing about our lesson design is we are given a lesson template to use to design our lesson plans, and that's part of the program, and that helps us for the California Teacher Performance Assessment, or the CalTPA. But because we are about halfway in the semester, I kind of don't really use them unless I'm submitting one of my lessons to be observed. So I have to submit lessons to my university supervisor just for her to see how I'm teaching and then how well I'm doing. She gives me feedback. I read all of it. And that's kind of it. Normally she comes into the classroom and observes, but this is just a little bit easier for her to see, and it's all the same. For now, I'm just using Zoom to record my screen because we are on Zoom. Other people use different, techniques to record, but that's to each their own. And as part of the GPA, you will have to submit videos of you teaching, your lesson plan, a description of your classroom makeup, and all that stuff. So knowing that stuff is really important. What else can I say? One thing that we've tried to implement in our class is to have some days where students can sign up to have lunch with us, and I think that's really fun. We have lunch together, I talk to them, I ask them questions, they ask me questions, especially about what it's like being in college, which is really interesting and fun. And in every lesson I try to include something a little personal. I have some students that really love animals, and so we, when we talk about animals, I encourage them to say what they already know, right? I have one student that's really obsessed with recycling right now, so we've integrated that into ELA, which has been fun. And then during asynchronous time, which is going to be after the break, I normally just lesson plan, figure out some slides, figure out lessons. I'm going to do some grading too, which I'm excited to show you. I don't always grade because the computer can kind of just do it for me, but I am going to be manually grading some writing, which is exciting. So stick around. I think I only have a couple parts left, and then that'll be it for me, but my day is almost over, so good luck with the rest of your day. Hope you're having a good day. and mine is going pretty good. So I'll see you in a little bit.